start, having won the 100 metres yesterday. So Desiree Henry, who herself was disappointed to come third, she's in lane 3. Gap then to Joey Duck, Chloe Lambert, Maya Bruni, the 18-year-old, and Stacey Downey from Edinburgh. Miss Stacey Downey, Scottish champion, so on 2 occasions has been the Scottish champion, and has the distinction of being the oldest in the field, but we won't talk about that. Maya Bruni is the youngest, 18 years of age. She ran a personal best in the heats at the under-20 championships last week, and then didn't contest the semi-final, not sure why. 24:53 she ran there in Bedford. Chloe Lambert was third in the Commonwealth Youth Games a few years back, Victoria Park, Glasgow. A lot of good Scottish athletes having a good weekend, Scotland, at least in the athletics. Joey Duck in lane 5, trying to get back to her old form. And then a big opportunity here for Desiree Henry. Let's not forget she's still just 20 years of age, has real talent, and was so disappointed. Denise was right, I think, ran very well. I was here on Friday night, looked so good, running 11:14, and then in the heats, then she just seemed to run out a little bit of steam in the final of the 100 metres, finished third in the end. Of course, no Ashley Nelson. Problem for her in terms of injury, but so an opportunity, first of all, to get to the final here for Henry, and she could cement her spot in the 200-metre team later. Well, away they go. Wasn't the best start, and sometimes Henry isn't the best out of the start, but she's on a very good bend here, just trying to relax around the bend. As the youngster Bruni has gone well, but look at this. Henry just with that lovely action, getting those arms really working, and this is what it looks like when she's relaxed. It's just when things maybe a little bit of pressure on that things can go a little awry. So 23:15, as impressive perhaps as Dina Asher-Smith as you'd expect, easing off, just relaxing down the home straight, and she looks happy. I mean, it's really hard, isn't it, Denise, when you know an opportunity as she had in the 100 metres seems to slip through your fingers. She could yet still be selected in the 100 metres, of course, and then you've got to gather yourself, you've got to come out again, put that disappointment behind you, get back on the bike, as it were, and the heats are actually a good way to do that.
Absolutely, but you know, she knows she's in very good shape. She's a beautiful looking runner. For me, I like her more over the 200 than I do over the 100, because you get to see that lovely technique in full flow. But what this proves to you, when you come to these Olympic trials, you cannot underestimate anybody. There are a lot of youngsters here this weekend trying to take that next step, book their place, get personal best, and I think maybe she just switched off, maybe a little bit ruffled yesterday by Asher Phillip just taking out that 100, but this young lady has a very good opportunity. She's looking good, and she just needs to remain confident.
Yeah, just one more heat to go there. That